Are you a would-be real estate developer looking to undertake due diligence on potential real estate development sites? Well, stick around because in this video, I'm going to share all the factors that I consider when determining the viability of a potential dual occupancy development site. Let's get into it. But hey guys, Peter Kelly here from Little Fish Property Developments, helping you maximise the value of your land and generate wealth through low-risk residential development projects. On this channel, we share everything you need to deliver successful projects time and time again. So if you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn the bell notifications on so you don't miss a thing. You've heard me say this many times. Real estate developing is a high-stakes game. It's a high risk and high reward. Possibly the most significant risk of all is purchasing a site and finding out that you can't do what you were planning to do with it. Undertaking detailed due diligence is the critical first step when considering a site. If you get it wrong, it can have grave consequences. So you need to know what you are doing and have the confidence you need to ensure whatever decision you are going to make is the right one. The first thing I check is the planning zone, and if there are any overlays affecting the property. If these are good, then I look at the location. So what suburb is it in, and what's the medium house price for that suburb? Ultimately, it needs to make sense. Ideally, you want to be close to the medium house price because you want the buyers searching your selected suburb to be able to afford the townhouses. If you need to break a suburb record or sell significantly above the suburb's medium house price, you are appealing to a tiny part of the market. It's not what you want to do if you have a choice. Ideally, you want to appeal to the fat side of the market, which is going to be around that medium house price and even below. Next, I look at the site dimensions. Does it work as a development site? 2, 3, 4, side by side, front to back? Is it a corner site? From here, I'm thinking about what each size of the townhouse will be. The difference between a 2, 3 or 4 bed makes a big difference to the potential feasibility of a site. After the dimensions, I look at the site orientation. Which way is the site facing and how is that going to affect what I'm looking to build? Are there any shadowing concerns? I look at what else is getting developed in the area. Is the council encouraging this type of development? Once I tick the relevant boxes up until this point, I then start to ask myself a whole host of questions. What do the setbacks look like? What's the frontage like? Do I need another crossover? If so, are there any obstacles? What's the street like? Is it a busy road? Is it tree lined? Is it a wide street? Does the street have deep nature strips? Is there a slope on the block? If so, how will that affect what I'm trying to build? Are there any significant trees that may be an issue? Are there good amenities close by? Schools, parks, trains, shops, cafes, etc. If all of these tick the right boxes, then I start to look at comparable sales in the area relative to the product that I'm looking to build. I'm also looking to see if I can find any sales history on the property. Has it recently been sold? Is there a story? Is there a reason for the vendor looking to sell? The more information I can find on the property, the better. Once I've done all of this, and if I still haven't put it in the scrap heap, then I move to the final check. I send the site to my draftsman and my town planner for some feedback. The more sets of eyes that you can get looking at any potential site, the better. If the feedback from these guys is positive, then I move to the numbers. Remember, the due diligence stage is figuring out if a site can be developed, but just because it can doesn't mean it should. After the due diligence, if it passes, then you need to do a detailed feasibility to figure out if the site is in fact feasible and should be developed. Now that's a wrap, guys. Hopefully you're getting a ton of value out of these training videos. We love making them, so any questions or topics that you'd like us to tackle, please put them in the comments box below. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe and turn the bell notifications on so you don't get left behind. I'm Peter Kelly. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy developing.